Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. What's about to follow is a video I recorded on the stream. I stream these games of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts every now and then, link down below in the description. In this battle, it's a nice change of pace as I'm doing a lot of 1940s, 1945-ish battles. And this is actually early on. This is 1900s. The scenario, insofar as I remember it, is the Italians are trying to invade the Spanish. So they've brought a pretty sizable invasion fleet, including a bunch of transports. Now I need to sink a whole bunch of objectives. I need to sink most of their fleet, including all their transports, and one battleship gets to survive. Enemy battleship, that is. I don't have a lot to play with, displacement and gun-wise, so this is the best that I could come up with. And as it turns out, light cruisers and heavy cruisers in this day and age, they tend to have flash fires every now and then. So, enjoy the battle. Custom battle. So I'm Spanish. And I am going to be building a battleship and 2 heavy cruisers. And a light cruiser and 6 destroyers. I'm not exactly sure how destroyers work in the 1900s. I'm not sure if I've ever had to build one. The Italians get 4 battleships. Jesus. Oh. The Italians don't have any destroyers in 1900. Really? They didn't invent them yet. Okay. They do have torpedo boats. They're going to get torpedo boats instead. And then they get 12 transports. Wind conditions. Starting range 14,000 or less. Let's say 10. Wind conditions. Sink at least 1 battleship. Sink at least 2 heavy cruisers. Sink at least 2 light cruiser. They only have 1. Alright, sink at least the light cruiser. Sink at least 5, I think, destroyers. And you get 5-star if you sink all the transports. Right. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. I'm going to build a destroyer. I'm not sure if it's wise to let the AI decide on the designs for their battleship or my battleship. But we'll just see how it's going to play out. Torpedoes, 18-inch, standard. Oh, I only get single launchers. Right. Ship's already overweight. Induced boilers. Multiple steam expansion engine. Even... Whoa, you're doing 37 knots? That's a very respectable speed for a destroyer in that day and age. Main gun. You need 1? 1. Ships... Come on. There. Minimum bulkheads. You get hit, you die. There's no other way around it. You get hit, you die. Watch all the Italian bulkheads have, or Italian battleships have minimum bulkheads. I hope so. Alright, we're already very... The hell is this? Very close. I swear there's something over there, but I can't see it. Oh, the game doesn't know about it either. Okay. What you got there? Destroyer? No. That's not a destroyer, that's a torpedo boat. Insofar as you're going to call it that, because I can only discern 1 torpedo tube. That's survivable. Over here. Battleship. Alright, we got the Lanfranco. Lanfranco, few... Oh no. Few bulkheads, 17 knot speed. 12-inch guns. Protection could be better. Anti-flood 1, Citadel 2, heavy shells, increased ammo count. Gun cotton explosives, you're just asking for a flash fire. Just asking for it now. Heavy cruisers. Maximum bulkheads, thank you. 7-inch guns. 5-inch... Whoa! 5-inch casemates everywhere. 5-inch secondaries and 5-inch deck guns. Nice. You're going to be my main anti-torpedo or my main anti-destroyer weapon. The light cruiser. Cristobal Colon. 6-inch guns. Although just one of each. 3-inch secondaries and 2-inch secondaries. Casemates. All the destroyers. Oh, the Ceuta is already launching her torpedoes. Because she is that close. Smoke up. Come back to port. I imagine this ship is already going to be maneuvering, so launching torpedoes at this point is a bit useless. Urdaneta, 3-kilometer torpedo range. Fall back a bit, girl. You're way too aggressive here. That's not going to work. Vizcaya and La Juliana. Sink that torpedo boat. There you go. If you thought a destroyer took little to take down, a torpedo boat's even worse. And I believe torpedo boats don't have the capability of setting smoke screens. Here come the torpedoes, just passing by, completely harmless. Franco is trying to take out the torpedo boat. I actually want you to try and take out that warship. Because this, I think, is the battleship. Or one of the battleships, and they still have more. So this one has to go. And my DDs are going to make that happen. Because if I'm going to have to duke it out with them, it's going to take me forever. Looks like they're trying to take out the heavy cruisers. Come back. Gladio. 1 torpedo tube with a range of 3. Survivable. More flooding. You'd think that 1 or 2 hits will just completely shut the ship down, but no. She's actually pumping the water back out. Fighting the flooding. Just not quick enough. Another fire. Sorry, Gladio. It's over for you. Oh shit, there's another one. Really close as well. Yeah, it's another torpedo boat. This one has to go. Ottavia Augusto. Oh, sorry, Ottaviano. 5-inch guns only. And torpedo tubes. Bow, stern, port, and starboard. DDs. Come right. We're going to cut through the heavy cruisers. And just make a run directly for the battleship. Wow, the Gladio is not giving up. No speed at all. But just imagine if you actually hit that thing. That'd be nice. There's another battleship. The Ottaviano. Oh, hold on. No. Torpedo detection wasn't there. Sonar, hydro. It just hasn't been invented yet. There. Gladio, finally. Heavy cruisers. Target the Antares. I want you to target that one without heading directly in. Well, I want you to head in a bit, otherwise you're opening up directly broadside. Urdaneta, detach. The rest of the group can now keep moving. I'll just manage you by hand. Range 2-6. Might be worth sending out a torpedo volley there. Maybe I can land that. Vizcaya is seriously making short work of the Antares, the torpedo boat. The Antares so far has not launched her torpedoes. Oof. This is not good. Makes for a pretty picture, but Vizcaya is gonna take some serious damage now with the flooding and the engine damage. It makes her very easy to hit. She's starting to fall in behind the La Juliana. Alright, I want you to make a torpedo attack against the Ottaviano. There's got all sorts of ghost shells coming in from here, which is weird. Still stuff I haven't detected. Lorden, thank you for subscribing. 11 months already. There goes the Antares. Good. Heavy cruisers. Next target. New torpedo boat. Light cruiser. Target. Torpedo boat. Torpedo in the water. Let me guess. Ottaviano. Alright, 3 torpedoes from the starboard launcher of the La Ceuta. Oh, sorry, Ceuta. Oh crap, we're gonna run into a battleship, or a different ship. Urdaneta, come on. Franco. Ooh, flash fire. That seems to happen all the time with these guys. They just lose their turrets. 1900s. Another flash fire. Yep, she just popped another cherry. Look at that. And another. Bye, turret. Are you gonna cook off some more? Or is this it? I think that might have been it. For now. We are forcing the Ottaviano to change course because she has detected the torpedoes. Oh crap. The Guadalquivir. Yeah, that happens when you run into another ship. I should have managed you better. We got the Lira. Shit, I cannot send or set a smokescreen. Come back. Cristobal. Torpedo boat, 3 kilometers out. That means that she is in torpedo range. And she's probably eager to demonstrate that. La Juliana, still working away on the torpedo boat. Lanfranco. Torpedo in the water. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm more scared of these torpedo boats than I actually should be. You have a flash fire on your torpedo boat. How are you not instantly exploding? I mean, look at this. How are these alive? Pretty screenshot, by the way, with that glare over there. Lira. Engine damaged, rudder damaged, fire, flooding. She's already taken 800 damage and she's still here. Come on. We're also getting damage on the Balestra. The destroyers are now finally getting into range. So still need them to torpedo the Aquila and the others. Uh-oh. Ammo detonation. Standard bulkheads. Anti-flood 2. Anti-torp 1. Okay. So she does carry some protection against those torpedoes. I think we've been firing at the BB for some time, but we just haven't hit her yet. It's the 6-inch and the 4-inch that are currently doing work against those torpedo boats. Finally, there goes the Lyra. Took me way longer than I'd hoped. My heavy cruisers are in a very poor state. Engine damage on the Calypso. Balestra is dead in the water. I think if I sink these two, that's the last of the torpedo boats. And then comes the unenviable task of trying to sink all the battleships. $283, there you go. 16% buoyancy, 15... and steady. She's not dropping anymore. Need to motivate that ship a bit more, I think. Lanfranco, slow down. I need that accuracy. There goes the Balestra. Uh-oh. No! Oh, mistake. She sunk very, very quickly. Ottaviano Augusto not taking any prisoners. Range 1.4. If you can do it, I can do it too. Prepare the port side torpedo launchers on the Oquendo. Ready. Torpedoes away. All three against the Ottaviano. Calypso sinks. That should be the last of the... No, that's not the last of the torpedo boats. There goes the Ceuta. Here. Have a look at these torpedoes up close. Goodbye. Aquila, Staffetta, San Nicolo. It's going to be very dangerous for these torpedo boats, or for my destroyers. Even more so because I just lost my smokescreen. Aretusa sinks. Excellent. Target. Aquila. Or actually no, the San Nicolo. Target the San Nicolo. I still have the starboard torpedo tubes. Range 2.6. Are they ignoring the destroyers? They are. It's only 2-inch guns which are currently trying to target me. That's actually very good. Makes my chances of survival much better. La Juliana has sunk. I got the Oquendo and the Condor, but neither of them are looking very healthy. Flash fire on the Pisa. Normal. Torpedoes away. Hard to starboard. Come on. Land 3 torpedoes, if you can. Because that would do a serious blow against the San Nicolo. Cristobal looks like she's going down. Flash fire. Yeah, she's toast. This could be pretty juicy. Port torpedo launchers against the Minerva. Because I think the Minerva is stationary? Yeah, pretty much. 1.4 knots. Fire on the Oquendo. Torpedoes out. Versus Minerva. And there's the transports. 3 torpedoes slam into the San Nicolo. Ripping apart her rudder. And flooding the aft compartments. Unfortunately, that's going to be the last trick that the Oquendo pulls off. Because she is done for. leaving me just with the Condor. She will land torpedoes against the Minerva, but potentially not enough. Hit. Hit. Again, rudder. And mostly amidships. San Nicolo has controlled her flooding. I have to hit her again. Although I'm not sure if there's going to be a torpedo launched to try. Flood the area with smoke. Torpedoes away. Come on, you brave little destroyer. Oh, that's the other target. Okay. Yep, she's lobbing out torpedoes port and starboard. This is port. This is one on the starboard. That should wipe out the Minerva. And there's the last two from the Condor. Oh. This hopefully will sink the San Nicolo. What I have left is exactly one battleship. No, she's going to avoid them. And so is the Minerva. Come on. There we go. One more flooding hit. But that area was already flooded. So it doesn't really do that much. My heavy cruiser? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of transports in here, but they're not the ones that I'm after. We've got the Intrepido. And 4 battleships. Oh, we were working on the San Bonaventura. Secondaries there. Oops. Main armament here. So if I can punch through that armor and flood the ship towards the bow compartment, I'll be able to put her down. And the same can be said of the Staffetta. I'm just not sure why she's hit. Ah, that was the torpedo set that was meant for the Minerva, but accidentally hit the Staffetta. So the last gift of the Condor is, well, yep, she got the Staffetta. Well done. Well done. Let's speed this up a bit. I might still be able to pull a win out of it. Even if I just have one ship left. The Intrepido over here is mostly a nuisance. Because I doubt that those 8-inch guns are going to do much. San Bonaventura is seriously fighting it. Oh, close. Come on. Very fortunate that this heavy cruiser does not carry torpedoes. If she did, I would have been in trouble. Hold the casemates on the Intrepido until we get closer to the San Bonaventura. I'm just not sure how much a 6-inch casemate gun is going to do against a heavy cruiser. I think we're going to need those 12-inchers for that. Anything less? Not terribly effective. Rudder damaged. Well, that's somewhat helpful. Flash fire. That is helpful. Few bulkheads. You're gonna come to regret that. What caused that? Just a 6-inch shell. Okay, so I take it back. The 6-inch shells are effective. Hold on, these transports are actively fighting me now. Insofar as they're armed with their little 3-inch guns. Cut that out. New target, San Bonaventura. Range 600 meters to starboard. 99% chance to pan. I'll sign for that. Engine damage, rudder damage, main tower damage. Not a flash fire yet. There she... Ask and you shall receive a flash fire. She almost drops her turret right on top of the barrio. Okay, goodbye San Bonaventura. Secondaries, target barrio. I'm now getting into very close gun range against the rest of the ships. The Urdaneta, I still had a DD. Okay. I thought all the destroyers had died quite a while ago. Maybe I can still pull a win out of this one. That'd be quite enjoyable. Boom. Fama. Massive damage to the hull. She'll probably flood out. Damage to the transport, courtesy of the Vizcaya, which is still fighting. There go 2 transports. Hold on, did you just hit 2? She did. Look at that. One shell was hitting the Pacinotti. The second shell was supposed to also hit the Pacinotti, but due to the flat firing angle, it didn't, and it hit the ship behind it, the Pietro Calvi. Almost exact moment, 34-28. So I don't think it's with one shell that hit both, but it was definitely damaging to both ships. Now where is that heavy cruiser at? Here you are. Intrepido. Now, it's nice to have these things engaging, but I would also like to sink the Minerva. Pan chance 55. Come left. Secondaries on the barrio. Because for this scenario, I still get points if I sink all the transports. So let's see if I can pull that off just using the secondaries, and then rotate the main guns back to the Minerva. Intrepido I don't concern myself with too much. The Aquila unfortunately is still full health. Jesus. 1.4 kilometer range, still can't hit. But the next shot should be damaging. Oh, not to me. It's supposed to sink you. The stern turret is placed a bit unfortunately and doesn't really do much. There goes Barrio. Perfect. You, get in here. Oh no, if I lose the Lanfranco I still lose the scenario. Because then I don't have enough firepower to take down the battleships. How much damage control do you have? Anti-flood 1. So you just get a small bonus to pumping, but that's it. You get no more than 1 small bonus. That might not be enough. Flooding. Amidships. Okay, that's good. I need damage amidships. Yep, there's more flooding. Meanwhile, the heavy cruiser can take care of the rest of the transports. Get in here. Come on, Minerva. You've had a good run. And I'd say it is just about done. Bingo. Oh, hi. 700 meters to the left, transport. Alright, Lanfranco, try and sink the San Nicolo. Just do that before you sink. And if you can sink the Ulpio Traiano, that'd be nice. That was the Cecilio. Sink the Governolo. I think the angle is not great. 33% chance to hit or to pen only. That's not good enough. Angle's no good. I need to get closer. As such, I'll be opening up my own broadside more. So I just hope that I'll survive that. Governolo is flooding. Oh right, the Intrepido is still here. I almost forgot about her. There's the Ulpio going down. Come on, a bit more. 53.9, that's better. San Nicolo. There goes the Governolo. Who's next? This one, Pacinotti. Come on. I know it's only the bow turret. It's not a lot. There goes the Ulpia Traiano. Next target, Animoso. She's already taken good amounts of damage. Flooding and fire, whittling the ship down. Good. Pacinotti's flooding. No, not flooding. She's on fire. The Intrepido is not a threat really to my battleship, but she is a threat to the Vizcaya. We're gonna have to try and sink that one first before I deal with any more transports. We inflicted some more flooding on the San Nicolo. If I can make sure that she floods to death, then that would be the fastest way of getting rid of that ship. Chance to pen? 55 still. And the Aquila is... I don't know. She's not really making an effort to try and keep her own ships alive. It's not like she's posing very aggressively against the Lanfranco. Or against the Vizcaya. Whereas she could. She could be a very serious threat if she just ran right at me. But nope. Not interested. No damage. Please tell me the stern turret's still operational. It is. But my angle's no good. Angle like that I can't fire. More. Come on. Guess we're just gonna have to duke it out with the secondaries. The shells just fall short of the ship. And it's not much, but it's just enough. Come on. 1,800 meters out. Oh. Vizcaya. She just popped one turret right off, leaving me with one turret and a bunch of casemates. And meanwhile, the Intrepido is happily firing back with her 8-inch. It doesn't seem to be concerned about any sort of damage at all. Sure, I've done some damage with the 5-inch, but it's been mediocre. That's better. Flash fire. Cook off a turret. And another one, I think. Yep. Poof. There goes another one. And another. And another! Holy shit! And another! What the fuck is going on? That was what, 4 flash fires? How much do you have left? You started out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turrets, I think. Potentially 8. 7 got launched off the ship. Holy shit. Impressive. Very impressive. Not so impressive as my damage against the San Nicolo. Flooding, finally. Where? Midships. Good. I think, however, that the structural integrity of the Lanfranco is not going to be sufficient to also sink the Aquila after, if I'm going to be sinking the San Nicolo. And I'm also flooding. More flooding. Oh, she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Next target, San Aquila. Secondaries, Animoso. Do we still have a chance with the Vizcaya? Against the Intrepido. She's flooding. Do you still have any weapon to fire back with? Not a lot. See, this is what an unhanded heavy cruiser looks like. She really got messed up by all those flash fires. I think managing the Lanfranco at this point is a bit more important. Floodings is the thing that I'm going for. And I cannot really actively control that. Just make sure I have enough firing angle to also get the stern turret to fire. Because otherwise I'm firing at a ship with just one dual 12-inch. She's firing back with what? 4 11-inch. So her damage is slightly less, but still concerning. Chance to pen 55. 65 damage right through the nose. Vizcaya. Intrepido seems to be flooding again. Nope, she fixed it. It's like this ship knows what I'm doing and tries to outturn my second turret. Ah, there we go. There goes the Intrepido. Well done. Now you can concern yourself again with the transports. Unfortunately, I have no engines left. You're reduced to a speed of 4 knots. That could have gone better. Hopefully the Vizcaya can still repair her engines. Because there's still more transports to sink. I'm almost done with the Animoso. Oh no, the Aquila's getting away. Where are you going? Also, what was required for the scenario to win? As a route-based scenario. Fen guy. Here. Aria scenario. Win conditions, sink at least 1 battleship. Check. Sink at least 2 heavy cruisers. Check. Sink at least a light cruiser. Check. Sink at least 5 torpedo boats. Check. You get 5 star if you get all the transports. So I'm at 4 stars right now. I only need to sink the transports, not the battleship. Because it says sink at least 1 battleship. Consider it done. So arguably, I'm targeting the wrong ship. I should be targeting the Generoso. Still not sure how well it's going to go down. Because this ship generally isn't very accurate. But with her main 12-inch, she only needs to get lucky once. Now the Vizcaya... The Vizcaya is pretty much a light cruiser now, because both of her turrets flash fired off. So all I have left is 5-inch, but 5-inch is sufficient to deal with transports. You just gotta be a bit more patient than hitting him with an 8-inch. Current target, Pace e Abondanza. Generoso sinks, heavy flooding. That's quick. 12-inch hits, there we go. You only need to get lucky once. Next. There's the Pace down. Secondary is Animoso, please. And the Vizcaya can take care of the Angelo. If I'm not mistaken, that's the last of the transports. So I just need to get those guys killed, and I win. Pacinotti got away pretty clean there. This ship has seen better days. Look at all the dents here on the side. Just everywhere. How many hits have you taken? You've taken 738 hits out of 6,000 shells fired at you. And you're still here. Well done. So an armor of 12 inches is enough, apparently. Oh, she has a 12-inch belt. Okay. Yeah. The range that I was fighting at, that should be more than enough. Angelo Bassini seems to be flooding. Pacinotti. 3.4. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's win this scenario. Flooding. 617 damage. That was a 12-inch. Sure, it was an overpen. That doesn't really matter, though. I think it was even an overpen with HE, by the way. Because the ship would automatically select high explosive, because it doesn't need much more than that. You know what? I'm just going to let the Aquila get away. The Aquila can tell the tale of the surviving Spanish ships. And let the others know how effectively they were fighting. And that it's not really a good idea to take on the Spanish again, as the Italians. Good damage. There goes the last transport. Alright, so, per Aria's scenario, I have won. The last battleship can survive. The Lanfranco can disengage, I guess. Because my chances of actually sinking that battleship are not stellar. And per the scenario, I have completed all the demands and I have gained 5 stars. So, scenario done.